How you doing out there today, people? There's a little something I want to share with you, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to read it from my little teleprompter. This is about the dishonesty and the deceptive practices that I've experienced with First Class Realty, Sean Ronkowski, and Betty Spiller especially. This is an excellent resource to educate others about dishonest people. I reached out to Sean Ronkowski, the owner of First Class Realty, about Betty Spiller, but they chose to try to silence the truth by blocking me on their Facebook page. They also tried to intimidate people that gave them bad reviews by making public comments stating that they took screenshots of the truthful opinions of people with knowledge to Betty Spiller's shady dealings. First Class Realty continues to try to intimidate away the truth by constantly stating their attorneys are involved. Sean Ronkowski is an absolute joke, and his actions lead me to believe he's complicit with Betty Spiller's fraudulent actions. I have made public an overwhelming amount of verifiable dialogue on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and now I'm about to fire up my YouTube channels. Please go there to see for yourself. This is very simple when you review the overwhelming information I have provided just publicly compared to Spiller's character references and anybody that knows her. And this is a no-brainer. I have contacted and talked to several attorneys, and I am assembling a legal team. Betty is responsible for restitution of unjust enrichment of all the money and time I invested in the 6.5 acres I call the sanctuary. I have turned over a vast amount of information to the FBI. That's the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Chicago branch. Betty Spiller is extremely dishonest and is trying to sell our property. I say it's ours because she referred to it early in the relationship. It was all a con in retrospect. Betty Spiller and her sons have been trying to defraud me from the start. I have verifiable dialogue to prove everything. Why did Betty Spiller tell me Winter Harbor came to her in open arms to annex her? I talked to the village attorney, and they don't annex people into property that isn't connected to the Winter Harbor, so that was a lie. David Spiller texted me and asked me if I wanted to buy the sanctuary for fair market value early in my habitat improvements on the 6.5 acres. That is my sanctuary. David and Daryl Spiller told me if I wanted the sanctuary, their mother would give it to me on land contract interest-free several times. Betty Spiller made verbal agreements that she would give me a family-friendly deal, and we bumped knuckles to it on her property on Green Bay Road when I was trying to find out who was dumping garbage out there for her. She told me I was family because I was doing stuff for her. Betty Spiller told me more than anything she would never sell the property to anyone other than me. She acted as though she really cared about me. The chain on the gate on that Green Bay property is mine. I made one gate for her. Betty Spiller has my Troy-built rototiller, my Honda mini-tiller. The Honda mini-tiller was only used one time when I borrowed it to her. I will speak the truth and expose the Spiller family. I will tell about David admitting home invasion to me in a text message that he implicated two others that broke into the apartment and robbed me when I was serving 2 months in the Lake County Jail in Waukegan, Illinois. Once again, all glory goes to God. Without the Lord Jesus Christ, I am nothing. And I'm coming for you, people. Legally, of course. And the good Lord is coming for you, and you're gonna burn in hell if you ever make it that far. Much love.